Hi everyone, Diana Rankin here with your weekly messages this is for September 9th to the 15th. I want to start with reading you a Hopi prophecy. If you're on my Facebook page, you may have seen this one, but I'm going to read it to make sure I get it perfectly because I think it's a very important prophecy for this time that we're living through. When the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people shall come unto the earth from many colors, creeds, and classes. From many colors, creeds, and classes. And who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. And who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. They shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow. Well, I think that Hopi prophecy is very accurate for the time we're living in. Back in the mid-1990s, I studied with a teacher by the name of Jean Houston. I attended her mystery school for a few years. And Jean used to always say, now is the time, we are the people. Well, my friends, I'm passing that along to you. Now is the time, we are the people. And as I said that, Daisy got up from her resting place and came over to confirm that. You and I are the people. You've heard me say over and over and over that we're in for some rough times, and I'm not gonna gloss over that. We saw last week was a rough week politically here in the U.S. The U.S. is becoming more and more divided. More and more heads are butting, and the nastiness is the lack of civility is unreal. I was raised in a family, fortunately, that taught me if you can't say something nice, don't bother saying it. Or at least give it the best spin you can. I added that last part about the spin. But the point is, I look through my Twitter feed, and on both sides of the aisle, I'm hearing words that the energy, we call them cuss words, but the energy of them is so angry. There's this angry energy with these words. And it's like, stop using the word. Or are you that angry? And there's just a lot of anger. There's a lot of fear. I'm also seeing a lot of love. I'm seeing acts of kindness being reported. I'm seeing acts of love to animals and to humans. Beautiful acts of love. Acts of bravery and courageousness. I remind you that love is a verb, an action verb. So put love in action in your life. That is the only way that we are going to bring this prophecy that I wrote down and read you, and I'm going to read it one more time. When the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people from many colors, creeds, and classes, and who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. They shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow, a Hopi prophecy. Well, my friends, be a warrior of the rainbow and spread that love. I want to tell you that this coming week, this is going to be September. Every week is going to be erratic, difficult energy. And weather-wise, I mean, that's showing in our weather. This erratic energy is showing in our weather. This erratic energy is certainly showing in the politics, and certainly showing in the anger and the hatred. Don't be part of that. Speak out, absolutely. Speak out, speak up, but do so not from a place of anger until you get that anger out. I want to caution here. I'm not talking about stuffing the anger. Absolutely not. Stuffed anger causes depression. And once you get in depression, it's much harder. Stuffed anger just pushes you down that hole. So I absolutely do not want you to stuff the anger. I want you to get it out. I just want you to get it out appropriately. I want to also remind you that I do have books out on the internet, and one of them is this particular book. It's Philip's book, and it's an oracle book. You can get any of my books at Amazon. My latest book is Joy, and it's 52 processes and practices that will help you create happiness in your life. Because the more we have happiness in our lives, the more we can make the world happy. So this is Philip's book, and it's an oracle book. Each page has a different wisdom on it, and we're going to get a wisdom from Philip in a moment. I want to first of all say thank you all for coming and coming back, and thank you for your comments. I appreciate them. I want to also welcome those of you who are new to this channel. We're so glad you've joined this community. Thank you for being part of us, and thank you for the love that you spread out into the world. This is not easy work we're doing. Every one of my clients right now, and by the way, if you would like to become one of my clients, just go to my website and either pick up the phone and call or send me an email and I'll get back to you. If I don't get back to you within 72 hours, contact me again. Something got mislaid or lost. But these are tough times. But as a soul, before we come into our body as a soul, we choose that which we're going to go through. Not every single detail, but we choose the bigger picture. And so we've all chosen to be here to go through this, that we're going through. And it's like our world is turning upside down. And every client I have is going through some really difficult times right now. Myself included. I certainly don't have everything perfect every day of every moment. We're doing our best, and that's all anyone can ask of us, including ourselves. We're doing our best. You've heard me say that intuition will not stop bullets. However, intuition may keep you away from where the bullets are flying. You know, close to where I live, not that far away, is Cincinnati, Ohio, and recently, 2 days ago, I'm taping this on a Friday, and I think it was even Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. Forgive me, I don't have my days straight right now. But there was a shooting in Cincinnati, and I think 4 people were killed, and others were hospitalized. I don't have all the details. But from what I understand, one of the stories is a man started into the bank building, and for some reason he stopped and looked out, and others were waving him away, and as he started to enter, so he did not go into the bank building, whereas a woman had headphones on and wasn't paying attention and did go in, and unfortunately she got shot. I don't know her condition, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm telling you. We have to develop that intuition. And if you need a speaker and you're anywhere where I can be, please contact me, because I'm doing my best to help businesses and medical people and people in sales and real estate and helping individuals and groups as much as I can to develop that intuition or that gut instinct. And I do have a workshop, very intensive 3-day workshop coming up. It's Awakening to Your Deeper Intuition. It's coming in November. You do want to get signed up because September has an early, if you sign up now, there's an early, you save $50 for early registration. So go on my website and get one of these brochures, or give me a call and I'll mail you one. And it tells you all about it, including the cost. And as I say, 3 days, and we're holding it in a hotel. It'll be in Springfield, Ohio. I keep the class small because the work is so intense. So I will keep the class to around 12, maybe a few more. But I try to keep the classes tight because the work is so intense. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine, but work with someone to develop and refine that intuition. That is so important right now and will become increasingly important. It's about not only making your life better, but it's about maybe even about keeping your life. So, that said, I just want to say, you know, if you feel you need to evacuate because your intuition is telling you evacuate from where you are. If you feel you shouldn't go into a building, don't. Go at another time. There's a reason for that. And intuition may test us, but it is really, really important that you allow yourself to trust it. I can't stress that enough, because the next few weeks and months are going to be, we've got several months of this really tough, erratic energy. There will be times of lull where we just get to catch our breath, but they won't last. They'll go back to this really butting of the heads, dangerous times. And you know I don't use that word lightly, but we are in dangerous times. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Let's see what Philip has to say. Think left page or right page, because remember, we have one wisdom on each page. So here we go. You're thinking left or right? Well, that stopped pretty quickly, didn't it? Okay, I'm going to read, excuse me, I'm going to read left, but left is our message, but I'm also going to read the right page, but the left side is our message. A tree speaks to you of God through its blossoms, a bird through its song, a man or woman through his or her creations. I'll read it again. A tree speaks to you of God through its blossoms, a bird through its song, a man or woman through his or her creations. Take time to sit in nature and practice mindfulness while you're there. Just listen to the birds sing. Watch the trees. They're in another month or so, where I live, they'll be changing. They're already falling, some of them, and they'll be changing into these beautiful fall colors. Enjoy that. It's so important that you add that kind of love to your life as well as to others. Now, the right side said, that which you see wrong in another is that which is wrong within you. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? That which we see wrong in another is that which is wrong within us. All right, my friends. You know, many people tell me they use this book every day to get a message for how their life is going. So all of my books are available on Amazon.com, and thank you. I appreciate your using them, not just buying them, but using them and letting them help your life. Hopefully, I will see some of you in the Awakening Workshop. I would love to see all of you. If the class is too big, we'll do another one later, maybe in the spring. But it's been 2 years since I've done one, so I can't promise that, because I don't do it every year. It's a lot of work. Anyway, thank you for being with me today. Remember, love is an action verb, and I love you. And I thank you for loving Daisy and I and our kitties. And by the way, Joey, the little front porch kitty that you often see when I'm outside on the videos, and I'd be outside today, except it's kind of stormy today, and we've had some lightning and thunder go through. She has 3 kitties now. I think I might have mentioned that, and they are adorable. They're still feral, but the kitties more and more will let me play with them, and Daisy has made up to little Joey, so we're all doing well. Before the end of this week, Joey will be going in for her surgery, so if you'd care to say a prayer for her, that would be most appreciated, to just make sure she goes through the surgery with ease as much as possible, and that I'm able to catch her, to get her off to the vet for the surgery and without harm to her. Thank you. We love you. Thank you for accepting that love. Thank you for the love you add to the world. Get your intuition developed and stay safe.